Here is my opening session segment where I talk about the films and shows that are premiering this week, whether they'll be in theaters or streaming, etc. All right. Now, the big film coming out this week, we got Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. Of course, a modern take of the iconic 1960s years ago, starring Ansel Elgort, Rachel Zegler, Rhea Moreno, Ariana DeBose. I gotta say, this looks really terrific. This definitely was my anticipated film of the year, so I'm definitely excited to check this one out. No, Spielberg. This is crazy to believe that this is Spielberg's first ever musical. So this should be interesting. Check out. Hopefully it'll be interesting. Reviews have been good. They're saying it could be an Oscar bait. So we'll have to see how the thing really turns out. All right. Also out this week we got Being the Ricardos, which is of course the biopic about Lucille Ball, starring Nicole Kidman as Lucille and Harvey Bardem as Lucille's husband Desi Arnaz. And this is supposed to be like the behind the scenes drama of that went into the making of I Love Lucy. And I mean, I gotta say, this looks intriguing. Nicole Kidman, I gotta say, looks really good as Lucille. I like Harvey Bardem. I like some of the other cast members. This looks like it'd be really intriguing to check out. It's directed by Aaron Sorkin, who I thought Chicago Trials that Trial of Chicago 7 was pretty good. So I'm definitely interested to check this one out. Hopefully it'll be decent, and we'll have to see with that one. Also, this week, we got a football movie called National Champions. We're 3 days before the college football national championship game. Star quarterback LeMarcus James and teammate Emmett Sunday ignite a players' strike, declaring they won't compete until all student athletes are fairly compensated. With billions of dollars at risk and legacies on the line, the stakes couldn't be higher. Now, with only hours until knockoff, their head coach and virus power brokers must race against the clock to protect or destroy the prevailing Calgary athletic system. Now, this also stars J.K. Simmons, who, by the way, nice month for J.K. Simmons. Like, literally, this month he's in Being the Ricardos National Championship, and of course, next week he's in Spider-Man. So, kudos to J.K. Simmons. I mean, he's making a lot right there. Of course, you also got Stephon James, David Cook, Kushner's in this. You also got who else is in this? Oh, yeah, you got Alexander Ludwig, Lil Rel Howe. You got some really cool cast members in this. It looks intriguing. I mean, I do love a good football film, so I mean, we literally got 2 football films out this month. We got this and the American Underdog movie, which also looks intriguing. So, I mean, we're obviously Christmas time. People do watch football, so I guess it's a pretty good time. But I would have released this around the Super Bowl season, to be honest. But, it is what it is, I guess. All right. Also, out this week, we got the new Alan McKay film, Don't Look Up, where 2 low-level astronomers must go on a giant meteor tour to warn mankind of an approaching comet that would destroy planet Earth. Now, the cast in this is insane. You got the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, you've got Kate Blanchett, Ariana Grande, Jennifer Lawrence, Kid Cudi, Chris Evans is even in this. The list goes on and on. The cast is terrific. Looks really funny. Looks intriguing. And I love Al McKay's work, so I'll definitely give this one a go because it looks intriguing to check out. All right. Now on Netflix this week, we got the Unforgivable, which I of course saw in theirs last month because it premiered like in theirs. But it does look good. It is a really good film. Which of course stars Sandra Bullock, who plays Ruth Slayer, a woman released from prison after serving a sentence for a violent crime and attempts to re-enter our society. And I thought Sandra Bullock probably gave a really solid, probably her best performance maybe since The Blind Side, to be honest with you. She was really terrific in this. You had John Bertha, Viola Davis. Who else was in this? Oh, yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. So, got some really cool cast members in this as well. So, definitely give this one to go. It's going to premiere on Netflix. So, that's that. All right, on Netflix. Also on Netflix, we got the animated film called Back to the Outback, which is a Australian anime film. and in it, tired of being locked in a reptile house where humans gawk at them like they're monsters, a group of Australia's deadliest creatures plot a daring escape from the zoo. Now, this, like I said, looks cool. You got a really cool voice cast that includes likes of Keith Urban. You got Asa Fisher's in this, Eric Bana. I mean, it looks like I'm getting a bit of a Madagascar vibe here, so it could be intriguing to watch. I mean, Netflix has been doing pretty good with anime content. Like we've seen how good they did with Viva. We've seen Mission versus the Machines. So hopefully this is another anime hit for them. All right, on Amazon we got the sci-fi movie Encounter, where a decorated Marine goes on a rescue mission to save his two young sons from a serious threat. So this is pretty much like a alien invasion based movie starring Riz Ahmed, Octavia Spencer. It does look intriguing. I was not a fan of the first trailer, but the second trailer I thought looked really decent. So I mean, Riz Ahmed, coming off of his Oscar-nominated turn in Sound and Metal, I mean, this could be intriguing to watch. So, was all right. Also, at this week, we got an A24 movie called Red Rocket, where where a washed-up porn star clashes with his estranged wife after returning to his hometown of Texas. Now, this actually stars Simon Rex, who you might know as the character George from Scary Movie 3. He was also on that show, that Amanda Bynes show, There's Something About You. I mean, it is really cool seeing him gain the recognition he deserves, because I've seen him always pop up in here and there. He hasn't really had that big break yet. So I think I gotta say, Simon Rex looks awesome. This it's directed by the Florida Project director Sean Baker. So I am definitely excited to check this one out because it's A24, Simon Rex, the Florida Project director. So I'm definitely interested to check this. All right. Also, we got a movie called The Hating Game, which stars Lucy Hale, resolving to achieve professional success without compromising her ethics. Lucy, played by Lucy Hale, embarks on a ruthless game of one companionship against Code and effective nemesis Joshua, a rivalry that is complicated by her growing attraction to him. I just saw the trailer for this. It does not look so good, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't look that funny. I like Lucy Hale, but sometimes she could be a hit miss once in a while with her acting here. So, yeah, I mean, her like couple of stuff she's been in, like Truth or Dare, Fantasy, just hasn't struck out great. So, yeah, she really needs a bigger hit. All right, we also got a western called The Last Son. The Last Son tells the story of a murderous man on the hunt to kill his own son, which puts him on a collision course with his son Cal. The film stars Sam Warrington, Thomas Jane, Heather Graham, and for some reason, Machine Gun Kelly's in this. Okay, could be a train. Machine Gun Kelly, he's a hit miss when it comes to acting. I mean, I think he was pretty comedy in that Dirt film. But of course, I did saw that movie. He did with Bruce Willis and Megan Fox, which not so good. So yeah, I mean, this, to be honest, I saw the trailer for this. This has Razzie winners all over. I mean, it looks terrible. So yeah. Anyway, also after this week, got a movie called American Sicario. Sadly, it's not a follow-up to another Sicario movie, where American gangster Eric Vasquez schemes to become the top dog in the Mexican underworld, only to find himself making enemies out of both the powerful cartels and his own allies. Now, this, of course, stars Danny Trejo. You got some other folks in this. It doesn't look so good. So, I mean, I love Danny Trejo, but sometimes he could be hit miss once in a while, too. So, yeah. Anyway. Also, at this, we got an anime movie called Mosley. A species of creatures known as Derophians rebel against their life of servitude and embark on a treacherous journey to find the fabled city of Uprights. Now, this actually features some interesting voices like Xena Warrior Princess herself, Lucy Lawless is in this. Got some other training cast members like Reese Darby. It could be a training. I mean, I'm getting a bit of a Prince of Egypt vibe with this film. Like, I don't know what the animation does look like. Prince of Egypt for some reason, but it could be intriguing. All right. Also out, we got a movie called American Refugee with the American economy in collapse. And the nation under martial law, a family seeks shelter in their neighborhood bunker, where the dangers inside a potentially greater than danger outside. This could be cool, I guess. I don't really know too much about, but could be cool. All right. Also out this week, got a movie called Off the Rails, which sadly this is the final film of actress Kelly Preston, who sadly passed away last year. And it stars a really cool cast that includes Preston with the likes of Judi Dench is also in this. I mean, you got some really cool actors here. It's about three best friends from college who recreate their post graduation trip across Europe to honor the memory of their friend Anna. Joining Kate, Liz, and Casey is Anna's 18-year-old daughter Maddie, fulfilling her mother's last wish to have them take this trip with her when lost passports, trains, strikes, and romantic entanglements get in the way. They put old fears aside to complete the journey and remind themselves that they are still at their peak. Now, I've always liked Hello. Sometimes sadly, she has been on some not so great stuff over the years, like Gotti and all, but she has been in some other movies that I've always enjoyed. I mean, come on, remember she was in Jerry Maguire, Christine. So I have always have liked Kelly Preston. She, of course, was married to John Travolta. I mean, I'm definitely intrigued to check this one out. It does look like it could be really funny, a good, heartwarming film, a decent road trip movie. I mean, it could be intriguing to watch. So catch you wait to see how this one turns out. All right, on Peacock, for some reason, there's a housewife movie called The Housewives in North Pole. Okay, here's what this is about. Diana and Trish have been best friends since they moved to the North Pole, Vermont, and became next door neighbors. After years of collaborating in the neighborhood house decorating competition, these housewives break tradition after a very public falling out and decide to compete against each other. As each tries to outdo the others, their kids, a la Romeo and Juliet, are falling madly in love. Now, this actually stars famed housewife herself, Kyle Richards, who was, of course, just seen in Halloween Kills. Of course, it was just announced that she is coming back for a Halloween night. So, I mean, that's right. Before she became a housewife, she was in the original Halloween. So, yeah. But anywho, I don't know. This could be intriguing, I guess. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of like a Hallmark vibe here, you know. So yeah, we'll have to see how this thing turns out. Anywho, now not many shows premiering. The only shows that are premiering this week, we got The Expense season 6 on Amazon, Crossing Swords season 2 on Hulu, Tiger King the Doc Antle story coming to Netflix. And of course, we got the Sex and City revival, and Just Like That, which by the way, I'm just going to Sex and City. That, to be honest, I'm not a fan of that actual title. But anyway, I don't know, some pretty good stuff here. But I'll definitely check out that and Just Like That. I mean, I was not like a Sex and City guy before, back in the days. You know, when HBO first started, I was more like a Sopranos type of guy, or maybe an Entourage, Curb Your Enthusiasm type of guy. But I don't know. Maybe this could work. Who knows? But anyway, let me lead you guys. Which of these shows and movies are you interested in? Are you interested in West Side Story? Are you interested in and Just Like That? Are you interested in National Champions, being the Ricardos? Don't Look Up. So drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim Simon.